What the heck do I get myself into every day? I'm trying to find this creek. Sure enough, man, you better believe we're going to find some great stuff today. If you go through this hardcore, man, there's nothing but briar patches all over the place up in here. Hey, the star of life is out. Let's catch a tan before it gets too late. Dang. Always getting myself into some kind of mess just to find what needs to be found. Yeah. Dang. Oh yeah, right. This is gonna work out real well for us right now. I'll give you $1,000 if you climb through that with no protection. Dang. I'm cornered by the laws of nature. Is that a face? We'll see them later. Man, let me find a way out of here so we can really go searching the real way. Dang. Are you excited yet? I'm always excited. Always. Man, as long as there's no snaky poos out here, we'll be all right. Well, no venomous ones anyway. Yeah. Perfect. Gee. Yeah. This'll wear you out for sure. Almost there. Let's keep going. Here they come, deep out in the country. Someone done called in on us. Not likely, just kidding, guys. Hey, look, I'm wearing all black today. I blend right in with the shadows. It's the perfect time. But I'm going to warn everybody, I am. This place is so beautiful. You're going to see some beautiful things out here today. You are. Just getting started. It took me like 20 minutes to get this far. That half a mile through that woods is no joke. When you have to climb those big hills. Yeah, gorgeous out here. Guys are missing out. That's why you just have to be spontaneous like me and just go. Just go. So you don't miss anything. But you have to come out in different seasons. You do. You have to come out at different times. What did I tell you about that Da Vinci room of mine? Well, oops, my bad. I didn't tell you about that. Maybe I'll tell you today. I don't know. But yeah, you have to come out and experience the same spots, different seasons, and different times of the day. But you probably want to know why. Why do I want to come out there at that time? Different times. Why? Because in a way it lengthens your life. It does. The time of your life. You ever hear that phrase before? Of course you have. You had the time of your life when you did something fun, significant. I know you're listening. Number one, number two, the ear, the mouth, the chin, side of the head. I know you're listening. You're very handsome, by the way. Yeah. But you want to know why is that so significant to do this kind of thing at different times, different seasons, different days, different times of the day, in different intervals. Why? Because there's something about time that you don't understand, you never picked up on. A different kind of time of your life. Boy. It has to do with the eyes, it has to do with your soul. It has to do with all your experiences. You can go to one single place. Man, look at that. Dang. Perfect. What a painting that is. Masterpiece. Abstract, for sure. So I don't have to crop that one. But imagine this, what I'm telling you right now. Look around. Look around. Imagine that in front of you. You're out here sipping on your Budweisers out here with your buddies. Or by yourself, preferably. And you're out here, sitting on the same rock, over there, on the bank, experiencing heaven on earth. But you're doing it at different times, in different months, in different seasons. You're in the same spot, right? But your mind thinks about it in a different way. Your soul does. It's the same spot in the universe. Same exact distance from another thing, another item. Same as that place on heaven on earth. Same as that place on planet Earth. But your mind thinks of it differently. Your mind, the experience that it gains, thinks of it as a different place because of the experience of light. The experience of everything around you. How many times have I gone to a creek with you guys before? Or you come along on the trip, and then I comment that the creek was in a different position than it was the previous time. You're in the same place, but it's a different place because things have been moved around. The objective of motion, things in motion, the things about time. What I explain to you about that time, the things that represent what time really is, things in motion. The waters, the blowing winds, the cars moving down the freeway. Your experience of time, your experience of the things in motion is your experience of what time really is. But I already told you about that. I'm not going to go through that again today. We want to talk about a different kind of time. The time of your life, the time of your soul, the time that you can increase if you think about it, the Vinci style. But in the process, let's hope we find some historic relics out here that'll help us realize how long time really is. Even with things that are motionless. First artifact of the day, what I'm talking about from us. I'm going to have to focus on the water. I am. I don't know. Yeah, boy. Ooh. What's that? Should I keep that one? They're going to tell me yeah, but I'll leave it here for you to find. Man. But when it comes to that experience of time, that different experience that I'm trying to talk about today that's going to leave you scratching your head and tilting your head to the side like always. Oh, we got some white quartz here. Yeah, ooh, dirty. Well, that's weird. That's weird. Huh. It's got napping on it. We might have found a little baby point right here. Amateur style. Let's get it out in the light right quick. Who knows, we might see more. Yeah, that's got napping on it. Right there. It's got that edge. It's got micro napping on that right side. Yeah, we might have a baby broken point right here. It's exactly what it is. Look how thin it is. Yeah. Who knows? That could have been the bottom. Could have been. You gotta look at things in different perspectives. That could have been the bottom of a good sized point. Or it could have been one of the sides. Man. Found our second artifact of the day. I guess I'll add it to my continue to study stash. Man, look at this place. You just need to lay down and get some sun for a change. Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna be focusing on that white for sure. But there's so many different colors out here. It could be any color. Let's wash it off. It's still dirty. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Sure enough. Crap. My bad. It wasn't in focus. The star of life is glaring on the screen. Look at what is in front of our faces right now. Man. Look at this masterpiece. Crap. This thing was buried under 5 feet of water the last time I was out here. Had to be. The curves on this thing. Best example I have ever seen at a large scale. Hope you like the artwork that I find. I know you think it looks like dog crap that's solidified, but you don't see what I see. Wonder what it looks like when it's wet. Look at that. Jeez, that's still intact. Don't break it. Let's do the natural stain right quick. Add some natural lacquer to it. Da Vinci style. Jeez. How am I going to get this thing out of here? I'm probably not allowed to. Every perspective is unique. All guided by the motions of the waters of eternity. Man, imagine that piece in your front yard. Or as an art piece somewhere else. Take a few months to work on and make it just right. But it's right the way it is. Dang. What else is out here just like that? I guarantee I'm not going to see anything as significant as that for a very long time. Man. But you probably don't care. That's all right. That's my world right there. It doesn't have to be yours. Yeah, I'm keeping that. Yeah. Part of a Coke bottle. Man, look at that. See, I just get too carried away with this kind of stuff. I do. Yeah. Man. Perfect. But it's nice and peaceful out here. You can watch these movies while you drink on a couple of bottles of wine or something. Ask yourself this. I want to know what time is to you. What do you think about what time is? What is it to you? What is time to you? I'm going to tell you something about that time though. That 24 hours in a day never changes. It never changes. But it's your soul that is endless. Time is endless when it comes to your soul. I think we're coming up on a big gravel bar right here. We're coming around this bend right here. You better believe there's going to be a bunch of rocks up here. Man. But I want to tell you something about that when it comes to that time of yours. You might be doing something pretty wrong in your life when it comes to how you use your time. Look at that image. What do I mean by how you use your time? Everything in your life now these days is routine. You go to work, you go to church, you wake up in the morning, you do your thing. It's routine. You sit in the same traffic, behind the same vehicles, go on the same route every single day. In every detail of your life, that's what you do. Everybody, for some reason, loves routine. But I'll tell you, I'm just taking reference pictures. But I'll tell you something about how that is negative to the time of your life. There's a challenge I'm going to embed in this little video that I'm creating for you. A different kind of instruction manual to try to get you the ideas on how to lengthen your life in a different way. The life of your body is something different. Because your body's going to, your body's going to croak, it is, unfortunately. But it's the life of your soul that you should be concerned about. Because the experiences that you live through is what makes you realize how much time you have. Or how much time you have within your soul. The length of your life. What do I mean by the length of your life? Crap, I'm not even looking. Because I'm too busy talking. Is that pottery? No, it's not. Crap. We better find something really significant today. I'll tell you what. Because the waters are crystal clear. Man. Like always, tell me if you see something. White quartz. Chip off the old block, probably. Yeah, probably not. Probably nothing at all. Nothing. Perfect. Oh yeah. I see something, people. I see something. There's no way. No way. That's going to be jammed up against this piece of wood. You better believe that's the old point right there. Look at that. Look at the bottom. It's worn down for sure. Look at that. There's no more napping left. It's almost completely crystal clear. Look at that. Yeah, that's an old point right there. Big time. Crap. Found our best piece so far today. Have no clue how old this might be. Look how worn down the napping is. Doesn't exist anymore practically. Dang. It's a good find right here. Thanks. It's exactly what we need today. More and more. Uh-oh. You already know what I'm about to do. Yeah. Play in the sand. It's that experience of time. Man. The sands of time. Yeah, look at that time go. Like the hourglass, right? Like the hourglass. Lay down on that. That might be small enough for me to get out of here. Look at that thing. Looks like some kind of medieval weapon. It better be small. Oh, oops. My bad. Look at that. Oh, it's fragile. No, it's not. Look at that thing. Unfortunately, I just broke a piece off this masterpiece. Dang. It's not my fault. It was hung up on a root. Let's blame it on the root. You got to be careful in nature. Look at this thing. I'm taking this out of here. You better believe I am. Whoops, my bad. Better believe I'll make something out of this. Oh, man. Looks better when it's wet. Nice looking piece right here. Well, I think I have to come back the same way. I think I'll just go ahead and leave it for now and come back and get it. Yeah. Because I can't carry this all day. We're going to be out here till the end of the day, the time. Until my battery runs out. Until I get this video made. Man, that's a nice looking find right there. I need to hide it. Well, you know how I like to hide things. Who knows if they're still around, really. Well, I just finished taking a look in this little spot over here. Didn't find a dang thing besides that one arrowhead that we just found. That was a good find, though. It's what we're always looking for. Well, not always. Always looking for other things, too. Sure enough. Man. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Just want to lay down, but I don't have my swimsuit on. I don't have anything on except these. Yeah. Uh-oh, what do we have here? A piece of metal from the turn of the century. Sure enough, look at that. Ooh, I have big plans for this. Look at that. You always want to know why I collect metal shards like this. Like I said, it's the combination of what man does and then what nature finishes off. Look at that beautiful piece. Look at the gradient. Look at the cuts. Look what nature does that you don't do. Look how nature completes it. Looks like a puzzle piece if you catch my drift. How it outlines different lines. How it creates something within a piece. A piece that you choose to create later on. I'm keeping this piece. That's awesome. Man. Got to take your time out in these little zones right here. You don't know what's hiding under the silt, like what we just found. I'm looking for more metal because I collect this stuff for art. It's exactly what it is. It's art. It's what nature has to say about the things that we leave behind by finishing it off. What I tell you about that finishing it off, no pun intended, I'm talking about something else. Man, look at that. Here goes another piece to add to my collection. I know you guys are saying, Da Vinci, that's garbage. It is garbage. I'm the garbage man of heaven on earth, I guess. No, but what I mean by this, I've discovered a new kind of artwork. I came up with a new kind of artwork about 6 months ago when I kept coming across these things out in nature. You don't see what I see, do you? It's a new concept of mine, a new conceptual artwork. Yeah, a new conceptual artwork of mine I devised after collecting a whole bunch of these things. Look at the geometries that are formed within the piece. Look at the lines, look at the line work. When you flatten these things on a freeway or something, and then the drainage dumps it out here in nature. But then what happens? Nature finishes off the art piece, leaving it for somebody else to come by to see the beauty of what nature created, the rest of what nature created. You don't see that, do you? You don't. You don't want to see my smash can collection. But it's not just a collection. I probably collected about maybe 130 of these in the past 3 or 4 months. Each piece is unique from the other. Because every time these things get smashed and rolled around and the gradients of color are manipulated. This one has nothing on it, which is quite unique, I would say. But look at every line. Look at everything on it. Look at the reflections. So what is Da Vinci trying to devise as an art piece? You better believe it. Maybe a few smaller ones. I don't know if it's going to be a large piece or not. I don't know. But what I mean by what I'm going to try to do with the metal pieces, like this, all cans, create an image, an optical illusion, by layering these things on top of each other. And you use the art of perspective and the art of light, the art of contrast, to create an image, possibly of the face of the one who created it. It's up to you to decide if you want to do that kind of artwork. I don't know how I just came up with that. I just see the beauty in everything, especially when nature has the helping hand in creating certain things. Yeah, something different about, but you're just looking at one piece. Imagine about 300 of these layered on top of each other, and every line intersects with one another to create something significant, like a map that you have to see the right way, or anything else. Yeah, perfect. I love collecting these. They do take up a lot of space in Da Vinci's pocket for sure. They do. That's why I don't mind when I find these at the end of the day, so I can just carry them out by hand. Yeah, I got to start carrying bags with me. You know there's more metal out here. But I'll tell you something, just like I told you earlier, about how you might be doing something wrong in your life by sticking to your normal daily routines, your routines of life, the life that you love, the life that you also hate, praying for something different. But there's a trick on what you need to do and how you need to do it, how to make things right in your life. You ever heard the phrase, I know you've heard this before. I know you heard the phrase before. Man, when people say this was a long week, this was a long day, this was a long hour, like I just got finished telling you, there's only 24 hours in a day. No more, no less. But what does that have to do with the time of your soul? The energy that is timeless in a way. You're always begging for more time. You're always asking for more time. But it's up to you to go out and get it the right way, not the wrong way. You're in the natural world out here. A world where time. Perfect. Another piece. A world where time is only 24 hours. But in a way, time is endless. If you think about it, the time of nature, the time of the energy of motion, everything, the energy of the seasons, hot versus cold, which I'll get to that in a little bit. You're not going to miss that part. That's part of the story, part of what you have to do to lengthen your life, the experience of your life. So when you get to the end of your real life, your body life, you'll say, this was a very long life, even though every day was just 24 hours. Look at the size of this gravel bar. You better believe we're going to find something more significant than a bunch of garbage. Oh man, perfect day, not a cloud, well, one cloud in the sky. But I'll tell you something. When it comes to lengthening the life that I hope that you desire, the life that I pray that you don't take for granted in a very significant manner. Every time you do something routine, every single time you do something routine, you're keeping your life at a standstill without the experiences. You go to work, like I just said, you go to work, you go to church, you do the same routine every single day. You get the kids up, you take them to school, whatever, the same route, the same way, the same everything, the same seasons, same route. Everything is the same time. Thus what? Life for you is at a standstill. Your mind, your experiences, what did I tell you about the eyes? What did I tell you about every time you turn your head and you experience something different? If you turn around, you see something different in a different light, a different season. Your mind and your soul thinks time is longer, even though time never changes. Bingo. So in order for you to lengthen the life of your soul, the experiences of your own life, so it makes you feel that your life is endless when you meet your end, there are many things that you can do to help out this process. No, I'm not telling you to go to a different chapel every single Sunday. That would help. It would. Imagine a mobile chapel. Imagine a chapel, a church, your religions, whatever it may be, is in a different location every Sunday. Imagine that. Those would be the longest, greatest Sundays of your life. Think about it. So what am I saying? Every single time that you make a change in your life, life gets longer the right way. Well, I see napping. Here goes our spear tip, one I just got finished talking about. Look at the size of this joker. It's broken. Look at the size. Look at that, micro napping on it. Here goes our spear tip we were praying about. Is that the bottom or the top? Significant piece number 3 of the day. But it's broken. That's okay though. It's history. Look at the size of this thing. Every time you leave work, every time you leave home to go to work, take a different route. I know you're puzzled. You are puzzled. You're going to say, why do I want to take a different route? Why do I want to go to a different restaurant after work every day? Why do I want to go a different route to home every day after I leave work? Why do I want to do something different every single day out of my normal routine? Because your mind and your soul and your eyes see something different. What did I tell you about the powers of your eyes? The powers of your soul. If you come down to the same creek, the same time, every single day during the summer, it seems like time stands still, doesn't it? Because you're looking at the same thing the same time. So every time you leave work or something, leave church, do anything out of norm, you challenge yourself to do something different. And in a way, those experiences that you experience and you go through, to your soul, time is longer because you're breaking your normal routine. It's that simple. All you have to do is break your normal routine on a daily basis. You know there's something else in here. Gotta be. Well, I think we just found it. Crap. That's humongous. How am I going to get this in my pocket? But every single day for the past 2 years, whenever I left a normal routine, a routine of my day, like going to school or something, especially the last 5 years, I've done something different, gone home a different route, done something totally different, out of my norm. And you know what I end up saying at the end of the week? You know what I end up saying at the end of the day? This was a very long day. This was a very long week. Why? Because my experiences were different. So in reality, the hours never change in a day. But the experiences make it seem different. Thus every single day is different, even though it's the same. Well, you know that's got to be something. Well, we might have ourselves a Native American knife here. I knew there had to be something else in here. I knew there had to be. It's too big not to have anything else. Look at this. Look at that micro napping on it. They napped the crap out of this. Made it into a knife. Probably one of the best knives I've ever found. It's got a broken tip, I think. Yeah, it's got a broken tip. No big deal. Look at that, almost crystal clear. White quartz is easy to see out here. We're having a dang good day. If we find enough, you better believe we're going to have time to sit back and chill. Sure enough. Who wants to go swimming? You know, people come out here swim all the, but you can't swim. You know, you just lay down. That's all you do. That's all you got to do is just lay down. You do this once or twice a week, different hours during the week, I guess, for about 5 minutes. Trust me, you're going to have a long week after that experience, but not in a bad way. But I know you're telling me that some of the bad experiences out there, in a way they do help lengthen the life of your soul because of that bad experience. You're right about that. Not experience is going to be pleasant. Not every experience is going to be pleasant. Trust me on that. It could be a bad experience at the grocery store. It could be anything else that lengthens the experiences of your soul. Oh, look at that. Should I keep that? You know exactly what this is. finger pointing rock. Where was it pointing us? Oh, it was pointing us that way. Gotta look at that white quartz. You know it's gonna be out here somewhere. Just don't get attacked. Yeah. But you know, all this stuff looks white anyway. Right. Oops, is that a piece? What's that? An Easter egg? What is that? Oh, look at this. It's like a piece of molten aluminum, that's all it is. I'm keeping it, that's cool though. Just another memento for my travels. Oops. I keep having to set this stuff down. Look at that. Some more white quartz right there. Yeah. Dang. Can't keep setting this stuff down. Uh-oh. You better believe it. Holy crap. You better believe it. Is that what I think it is? Crap, I've never seen one like this before. You better believe the natives were out here. For sure, look at this thing. It's a little bit amateur, but hey, it's not broken. Look at the serrated edges on it. Look at that. We just found another great piece of history. I know it's a little bit amateur looking, but that's good enough, isn't it? Now, is that going to be a knife or an arrowhead? I don't know. I'm looking. Look at that. Perfect find of the day, number 4. Dang. Wonder if there's anything else. There's got to be more. We still have a lot of ground to cover. We do. You better believe we're going to find more that I know of, that I'm praying for. But it's all been white today. But that's what I was expecting, right? I was expecting the white quartz. And that's all we've been getting all day. But look how easy it stands out here. The contrast is so great out here. Look at this. All this granite rock, all this schist. And the white stands out like a diamond. Stands out just like a perfect diamond. I guess I should be very happy that that's all we're seeing at the moment. It's perfect white quartz. I told you it was going to be gorgeous out here. I told you it was. I guess I need to keep talking about those experiences to help you out. I need to. But everything we found so far has given us a great experience of life. A great experience of the day. Which is going to turn out to be a very long summer day for us. Well, late spring. Look at this. We better find something else out here today. I only have 25% left on my battery. I want to keep going. We're having a dang good day. We found 4 pieces already. Oh, come on now. Come on. Come on. hold on 1 second. I keep having to put this joker down. Did we just find our 5th one of the day? Look how fat that joker is. It's not broken. It's almost just like the last one we found. You talk about older than Methuselah. Oh, crap. That's almost exactly like the one we just found. About an hour and a half ago. It's like 4:30. The day's been very long, if you know what I mean. So far we've been finding but nothing but white quartz all day today. I have no idea how old my points are, my arrowheads that I find. Out of about the 210 that I found, I can only put a date on probably, I'd say at least 20 of them. Everything else is just, I have no clue. I'm not professional. I'm not professional at all. Another piece of toilet bowl probably. No, it's a dang curtain rod. Bottom of a cane, no, it's a curtain rod. Not bad. There's another one too. No, that's not a point. But that looks exactly like the one we found like an hour and a half ago. Same material. It's got the fake gold in it too. Best find of the day. Best find of the day right here. Why is it the best find of the day? Look how perfect this is. Ancient petrified seashell. I only find these about once every, I'd say, once a year. I might come across one of these. Just like glass. I have no idea how old these are. From my research, they're probably at least, I don't know. I only have about 5 or 6 of these. You better believe we're having a perfect day. Yeah. Perfect. Great way to end the video. Always the Vinci style.